like to introduce you again to our Tai Chi Qigong master, Bruce Knowlton. And today Bruce is going to talk about happiness. You know, there are ways to achieve better levels of happiness, and he's going to talk about that. So again, welcome Bruce Knowlton.
Hey, welcome back. This is Bruce Knowlton, and we just finished a segment on Tai Chi and Qigong, and as we are learning these different new practices in our life and bringing in something more awareness to our being, then we're going to get into what is actually happening on an emotional levels within us. Through our practice, we will be able to review these called the 5 elements, and how to actually take control of our emotions and substitute the negative for the positive on an ongoing basis. But I guess the first question people would ask themselves is, what is happiness? Now, this is an elusive state that people are always searching for. Throughout the history of man, they always want to find happiness. They search, they rarely find it unless they finally just calm down and get back to what the true meaning of happiness is, and that is being loved, to love, have a purpose in life, be able to share all the things that does not require it to reach certain financial goals, to have stuff. We get stuff, and we don't need all this stuff. And most of the time, that the stuff will just bring on more depression for ourselves. So there's a growing body of research that how much happiness can improve our health, feeling positive, being content with ourselves. It helps our cardiovascular system, our immune system, our inflammation levels. Our blood pressure goes down, and gosh, we end up walking around with a smile on our face. Imagine that. So it's fun to be happy. Okay, we cannot say that we're always happy. Nobody is always happy, and if they are, they're basically hiding something. So as we know through the Tai Chi, we live in a world of opposites. We're going to have the sadness, but the ability to come out of that sadness at a quicker rate is caused through our happiness and our purpose in life. So as we find things that make us happy, and these are the kind of things, again, that want to become permanent in our being, not running from one thing to another. Oh, I'm happy now, I'm not happy now, I'm happy here, I like doing that, I want to do that. Oh, okay, I probably should do that. I didn't do it, so now I'm not happy. That is not real. Okay, that is just in search of happiness. You haven't reached that point yet. So how happy are you? Well, that's something you have to ask yourself. How do you become more happy? Well, again, we need to look at our whole scope of our being. So if we're looking at what makes us truly happy as human beings, and again, it is having friendships, it is having people to love, it is loving other people, it's finding your passion, what actually sparks your inner spirit, if you will. And as we look through these all cost nothing. Okay, just takes time, it takes awareness, it takes consideration, and it takes patience. And that's what will bring you when you're on your path to find your happiness. Generally, when we become truly happy, we're happy with ourselves. We can't be happy for other people if we're not happy for ourselves. Okay, we have to love ourselves. We need to tell ourselves daily, I love you. Okay, and live with that. Okay, then you'll be able to love other people. So the appreciation for ourselves, how we're going through our life, what we're doing to remove the negativity in our lives, all the distractions in our lives, to get back to nature, get back to whatever we are passionate about. Passion to be the music, the art, the volunteering, looking out for your neighbor, the little things that make you feel good. And this is going to cause a reaction within the body itself to stay healthy. Okay, otherwise the negativity in our body causes stagnation. Okay, there's a psychological stagnation that will always keep us depressed, it'll keep us wondering, it'll keep us awake at night, it will wake us up at night. These are all the things that, these uncalm feelings that we live with. If we can just get them under control, which we can do again when we get back into our practice of the Qigong, that we can become focused, we become centered, and we'll become aware of what's going on around us. So the emotions don't live us, we live them. Again, we are in charge of life, life is not in charge of us. So once we understand how to be calm within ourselves, how to appreciate ourselves for who we are, then we will be able to find the road to happiness. It's not a short road. Most happiness comes from having a long time of disappointments. But once you do those, that is your road to understand that there is a pathway, but you cannot reach it unless you go down the bumpy, discouraged road. So once we get enough experience of that, then we know the difference. It's the same as being uptight or being relaxed. If you don't know what relaxed is, you will never be that. But once you experience it, it's like going on a nice vacation. You go, oh, I remember that place, that was fun. And we can go there too with as we calm down and think about that. So visualization, we'll be get into a class about visualization and how we can go to different places to calm ourselves down, to become more aware. And once we're more aware, once we're calm, then we have the ability to find out what happiness is. So we want to maintain close social ties, be open, be considerate, be a gentle, kind person. And these traits is what will release us from the tensions, the disappointments, and the constant beating up of ourselves, if you will, because we're not as good as other people. We're looking into what makes people happy on the financial levels or on the personal property levels, or gosh, if I just had a Lexus, oh my gosh, I'd be the happiest person. Those people must be happy. Well, I got to tell you, I've been there. I've been to the top of the hill a couple of times, and it does not make you happy. It makes you have a lot of stuff. When it comes down to it, it can be very lonely up on that top of that financial heaven. And if you don't know what to do with it, then it causes nothing but more than grief. So as a speaking personal experience, I can say, yes, I've been to where probably most people will never get to go, and it did not cause happiness. Okay, I found happiness actually when I released it and shared it with everybody else. So when we come down to what is true happiness, true love, true sharing, true caring, and awareness and considerations, those are the ingredients that will create your own happiness. How do you get there? We'll be talking about that through our nutrition, through our exercise programs, and just in a general some social skills that we'll be passing on to you, and I look forward to sharing that with you.
So, did you learn anything from Bruce? I hope so. I always learn something from him. I hope you enjoyed listening to Bruce today talk about happiness. He will be coming on this channel on a regular basis. He will also soon be demonstrating some Tai Chi movements and techniques and breathing principles that will help you in your everyday life. Thank you, Bruce, for your wonderful wisdom and all the knowledge that you're bringing to us. It's so valuable. We appreciate it. Again, if you like this video, please like it. And if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe. And if you like it, please share with your friends and your networks on social media. I would love to be able to help a lot of people and as much as I possibly can. And chat again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.